Okay, so today it's our another session of Kaohsiung 读书会. Okay, let's read our slogan. Go, go, go. Let's do. Reading and listening to the Dharma, we are becoming more diligent and closer to Master's heart. Okay, so that will be our direction. And we are grateful to our volunteers for preparing all the materials and the posters. Okay, this is our sneak preview for next week. And so this young man here is going to show us how to have a healthy body and exercise. And his family members will join him as well. His parents are from Tainan. And there will be sharings by other volunteers as well next week. And if you have, somebody who is interested to be a spiritual cultivator, you may also ask them to listen in. And you can see that our beloved master appear on the front page, cover page of this magazine For a Better Life. And you may want to get a copy of this magazine to read the article. And let's see what is the healing fruit for today. Let's see what Master wants to tell us. When everyone does good deeds, this stream of purity will go on. And these are the short video clips that we can share it with our friends through our phone. Okay. So the topic for this clip is that one kind deed is able to dispel disasters. We will also be sent out a QR code to everyone so you can rewatch it again. And this year is our 10th anniversary, so we would like to spread the Dharma across the world to even more places. And this is our 净思 aphorism for today. We learn by doing and grow by giving. And this 净思 aphorism, they are bilingual, Chinese and English, that you could share with your friends. And masters, yes, let's repeat masters expected disciples. So these are the characteristics of the master's disciples that she hoped that every one of us has these values that master taught us, so that masters could be at ease when there are such talents to carry on the works of Tzu Chi, all the missions around the world. So let's tell Master that we are your expected good disciples, and Master is giving us 2 thumbs up. And we're grateful to Master's blessings for us to continue with the spreading of the Dharma. Let's take in the Dharma in our heart and practice it in our daily life. So Master said, if we love Masters, we have to share more about Tzu Chi to many others. In 2021, our Masters requested us to include more languages, to translate into more languages, so we can spread it to more people in different countries. And the languages include the Taiwanese languages. So initially we thought that, is that a need for Taiwanese since we are from Taiwan? But Master says, yes, yes, we need to have multilingual, and we need to reach out to even more people. And for those who are doing the translation, they are really learning a lot, because they have to repeat and listen many times. So for this year, this is our Singapore and Malaysia translation team for the English. And this is our Cantonese translation team from Malaysia and Hong Kong. And yes, we are expecting one of them to come and share with us in the near future. And this is our team from the Philippines. We're grateful to our sisters, our volunteers from the Philippines. And this is our Taiwanese team. This is for the 3rd week. And they will be doing translation on the 1st and the 3rd week. And Sister Fang Wen from the United States had written a sharing and shared with us that initially when she joined Tzu Chi, she was alone and she will keep to herself. But when she listened to the Dharma study session, she was truly impressed by the sharer. And unexpectedly, after 7 years, today she is also a Dharma sharer, a guide reader for our Kaohsiung online book study. So many people ask us, how did you cultivate and develop so many talents? So actually, if Sister Fang Wen, if she were just to be impressed and she never get herself involved, she would not be able to develop this talent. So it's because she was inspired and decided to take up the responsibility. and she grew and learned along the way. And today she has become a very good guide reader and a Dharma presenter. And she will always be practicing her presentation. And whenever there's a mention about her mother, she was very touched and teared as because of a longing for her mother that gives her the motivation to take up the roles and to fulfill her responsibilities and to inspire more people to be filial to their parents. And Sister Haiwen also helped us to write certain articles. And during the one of the articles review, they realized that the writers, they are getting better and better. As the quality and the level of the articles has improved over time. And these are some of the excerpts from the articles. And from the various volunteers, they have submitted their written articles expressing their gratefulness and their and how some of the sharings have touched their hearts, and they were truly impressed, by the various volunteers in different countries, as well as the translation volunteers. Yes, and we are grateful to all these written feedbacks and articles. So in June, we can expect our volunteers, our sister Kaiyun from Poland, they will be coming here to share with us. And she'll be speaking in Mandarin so everybody could understand. And she had really helped us a lot in Ukraine. And Brother Lucas and Sister and his wife, Sister Suer, they are in Poland. They are volunteers in Poland, and they have been helping a lot of the refugees from Ukraine. And Sister Haiwen says that and she's willing to accept challenges, no matter how difficult the task is, and she's willing to take up the roles and the challenges. Okay, so this is our online book study on the Facebook. And in July, 30th of July, there will be a public talk that is open to all. And this is our volunteer from US, from United States. She's doing the Taiwanese language translation. And now she's based in Taiwan. And she has also taken up a new roles as a guide reader, as well as to promote our Kaohsiung book study to her friends in Hualien. So she felt that she could do something to contribute, and just she's grateful that she has this opportunity, to be part of the big team and to help to spread the master's dharma. And because of taking up responsibilities, that opens up a multitude of potentials and abilities within her. So this is her way of repaying back to master. Even though we didn't participate in the past, but in the coming future, for the future sessions, we can always be involved. Okay, so everyone's are having their own talent. These are our Spanish translation team. So Sister Liang Dai from Argentina. And so we will give them the written articles in English for them to translate to Spanish. And after they have translated to Spanish, they will send it over to volunteers in Dominican Republic and Mexico. And this is our team in Honduras, Paraguay, and Guatemala. And this team, they even did a translation of Masters Tell Stories, the animations, into Spanish and to share it in their local regions. So by accumulating everybody's effort and talent, we could actually do a lot of things together. There's nothing that can be just accomplished through speaking. The only way is to take actions and to practice and continue to practice for us to move forward. So from the beginning, I have the vows, I have the wish that through our Kaohsiung book study, we could allow more people to be exposed to Master's teachings. Okay. So last Wednesday, we have 105 comments on our social media. And we are really grateful that so many of our fans and our regular listeners and audience, they are leaving positive comments to us. And there were comments about our Chichi Indonesia and how they are promoting Chichi humanistic culture. And that caused many comments to be left on our social media, and they were truly impressed. And yes, some of the new products for our Qingshi products has been introduced, and our volunteers in China, mainland China, they are also looking forward to such products, good products, and also for some of the sharing. And the Sound of Great Love by our Beijing volunteers, Siqing, Wenqing, the couple, our host couple. Their program is very popular widely received by volunteers in mainland China. And in the segment about our Guan Xinling volunteers from the northern region, it's also very moving and very touching. And there were even our translators were very touched. So we are grateful to all those who have left comments for us from US, Canada, Malaysia, mainland China. This is our comments on YouTube, the English channel. And I'm very grateful to Sister Effie. She will always be leaving us positive comments in our YouTube English channel when she's available, because she's also part of our English translation team. So Sister shared that the fruit farm in Miaoli is like a pure land. It's like a pure land that is full of love. And these are comments by Sister Irene and Sister Aizu. And in future we'll be playing this song regularly. And this is our Sister Ruan Siyi. She has been drawing the caricature of our speakers every week. Okay, today we're going to call out to our Sister Guan Xinling from Canada. And everybody are familiar with her because she's always giving us comments, positive reviews and comments. And today we have two sisters from Canada. They will be appearing live with us. Okay, so let us take a look at the related videos. And Sister Guan. And Sister Guan Huiming, after she was a teacher, and after her retirement, she went to Canada and continued to teach in our Tzu Chi school. We can see that this video is a little bit old. It was 15 years ago. Okay, let's see how they develop the teaching materials for our Tzu Chi Teachers Association. These are trainings for the teachers by Tzu Chi Teachers Association in Canada. So we would like to promote the right values through our teachers and bring it across to the students. If you are watching Thai News, you can see that our Canada volunteers, they are And okay, in this video, we can see the teacher sharing with our Ta'ai Mama, the mother of great love volunteers, to guide them on how to teach the students. So regardless where you are, whether in Taiwan or Canada, as long as there's great love, we can always bring this love across. Okay, this is our Tzu Humanistic School. And we can see that our overseas Tzu volunteers, how they continue and promote the Tzu's humanistic culture. And every scene that we can see, it's truly moving. And the parents are really happy to send their kids to our Tzu school. Because the children will learn how to be, how to protect our environment, and they will bring their recyclables from home to the school for sorting. And all these plastic bottles, will be transported to the recycling center. And these are the parents. The parents will be involved as well and bring the recyclables to the center. And everyone's in our mind, you'll be thinking that Canada it's a wealthy country. How come they are still raising funds to help the poor? Well, actually, there are still people that needs help. Okay, so now we have Sister Guan Xinling. Dear Master and Jingse Abbot Masters and Tzu volunteers all over the world, I'm grateful to Teacher Meiyun for giving me the opportunity to share about Tzu Canada, how we carry out the education mission for the past 20 years. The first photograph on the left, that was in 2004, our Teachers Association. Despite the distance between Taiwan and Canada, it's separated by the vast ocean, yet our hearts are together. And our thoughts and hearts are together for the sake of our children and our students. So we want to promote the Tzu's values to our students in Canada. And Master ever mentioned Canada is an advanced country and a prosperous country. But we can still promote our Tzu humanistic culture in Canada. And so in 2003, our former CEO of Tzu Canada gathered together the teachers and the students, and then started the Tzu Humanistic Culture School. And as Canada is a big country, between the East and the West, there's a time difference of 3 hours. And so we have to coordinate between the two different places, the East and West Coast. And these are the important points and our goals for establishing the Tzu education. We want to promote gratitude, respect, and love, and Jingsi aphorism teachings, and we keep close touch with our Taiwan Teachers Association. And many parents, because we have the Jingsi aphorism teaching, many parents are very interested, and they send their kids to our school. And this is our trainings for the Great Love Mothers team. The Great Love Mothers team are here to guide the students, and also to impart the teachings of Jingsi aphorism to the children. So Master says that everyone is a role model for the Jingsi teachings, aphorism teachings. So we would need to transform ourselves in order to teach the others. And this is our book study. We have book studies for all our community volunteers and the teachers. And these are some of the events and activities that we did to promote Jingsi aphorism. And our volunteers will use simple sign language and Jingsi aphorism to interact with the students. Oh, we even have the Jingsi aphorism storytelling competition. These are our collegiate youth association, our Tzu, our youths. They will also be promoting Jingsi aphorism as well as environmental protection. And during the various cultural events, festivals, we'll also be promoting the Chinese culture. And we also shared with the Chinese language lecturers, teachers at the university. And our volunteers travel across Canada, the continent, from the east to the west, to spread the teachings and to develop more teachers to learn how to teach Jingsi aphorism. And we also carry out many online trainings, during the pandemic through Zoom. And currently, the pandemic has subsided, so we started to have physical in-person training at our community center. And our volunteers in Canada, with our vows and great love and with Master's guidance, we are working hard to be the ants and the fireflies of lightening up the society, and so that more people in the society could experience Tzu's beauty and kindness, and to inspire and transform the hearts of many. And And someone shared that she's a Christian and also a Buddhist. So she has two religion, and this two religion is protecting her as long as there's love in your heart. It's with love in our heart, we could actually practice our religions uh, in the right way. And okay, and in this photograph, we actually took the students from Tzu Secondary School in Taiwan and brought them overseas. So masters came to give us her brief blessings. And on the right photo, these are our teachers. Before we depart for Canada, we return back to Canada, masters came and gave us her guidance. And so we are very grateful, and we will always be diligent and always giving of ourselves selflessly towards the education missions. And my name is Guan Huimei, and master's the Dharma name is Guan Xinling, given by master. Grateful to everyone for listening. Okay, our so our sister is so eloquent and in a sharing, and whenever they receive um, the task of being a guide reader, and they will always be the earliest, the fastest, and to provide the presentation material, and very well organized. And only today we realize that Sister Guan Xingling, she has two religions, two faiths. Yes, even though when she has returned to Canada from Taiwan, she continued with her contributions in Tzu Chi education mission. And our sister actually did came last year to our 9th anniversary, our 8th anniversary celebration. And she told Teacher Meiyun that she hoped that she hoped that the 10th anniversary, the pandemic will be over, and we can all come back from Canada to Taiwan. And she did came this year. She came back to Taiwan this year, but unfortunately she contracted COVID-19, so unable to attend in person. But she joined us online, and we are touched by her dedications. And she also promoted our Lotus fundraisings and managed to raise 10 Lotus funds. Oh, you can. Teacher May say you can also leave comments for yourself. And these are some of the quick comments, written comments from Sister Guan Xingling's sharing. And there's a comment that Sister Guan Xinling is a very loving and heartwarming person and always promoting education to the students. And this is Sister Liang Jin, also from Canada. So
我写了一句了，我还没有时间来不及播。我们管惠美师姐她心系人文教育20载啊，那领导教练会的老师跟志工一起传播我们慈济的感恩、尊重、爱啊，那非常的感动，也非常的佩服。
Sister Liang Jin commented that that the Sister Guan Xinling had contributed 20 years in Tzu Chi education, and we are so grateful to have her in Canada. Teacher Mei said that they will be going back to Hualien to give a report to Master.
半夜12点。
Oh, the time now in Canada is actually midnight, 12 o'clock midnight. So we are grateful to our Canada sisters, and we're always giving us her greatest support and a positive energy. And we have witnessed that Sister Guan Xinling is full of energy, and even through online we can feel her energy. Okay, let's wave goodbye to both our Canadian teachers, ex-principals. And these are comments about how our Spanish translation is being passed on from countries to countries. Truly grateful to our volunteers in these countries. And this is a comment. These are the comments and reviews that Teacher Meiyun is reading from the social media, from various places, from different countries, from Jingmen, Chongqing. Oh, this volunteer from Chongqing, David, he's doing recycling now at the same time watching this online book study. And these are words of thanks and praises from our audience in different parts of the world. Yes, let us know where you are, which country you are from, and give us your like and thumbs up. Okay, for our fundraising, we have reached more than 54,000 Lotus funds. This magazine, yes, please go and get a copy and keep it as our heritage, our legacy. So these Jingsu products in promotion right now. So if you purchase these products, there will be a promotion. You buy 2, free one. And you can give it to your friends and relatives to share with them. And these are our Thai technology products. And especially during the summer, you will need to have shades and hats to protect ourselves. And for Mother's Day celebration promotion, we also have some free gifts. These are the written articles, feedbacks about our previous presenters, sharers. This is from China, from Guangxi in China, Sister Wang Yahui. And yes, she was commenting about the Thai drama, the sharing by the actresses, and the stories that were shown in the Thai dramas. And from the sharing, she actually learned how to deal with people in the right way, in an accommodating and open way, so that she can establish good affinity with others, despite having different views in doing certain things. Okay, next we have from Shandong, our sister Wang Hui. So she was commenting about the sharing by our volunteers in China, whereas our volunteers, she was helping out in the graphics design, and because of the graphic design, she went to buy a new computer in order to fulfill the task. Yes, and some of our volunteers in China. They were in the graphics design team. They're helping to design the posters, and some of them initially they couldn't do the work properly because they don't have the right tools and the right skills. However, they overcame all this by learning from others and getting new computers, new softwares, and they learn how to do all these beautiful designs. And we are grateful to all our contributors of this written reviews and feedbacks. Okay, today our guide reader is Sister Li Huimiao. Sister Li Huimiao. She'll be reading the 2022 summer volume of Master Cheng Yin's Footprints Journal. Oh, Sister Huimiao actually made a vow that she wants to conduct 1,000 sessions of guide reading and presenting Master's teaching. Good morning, everyone. Oh, the vow is for 10,000 sessions. So today it's almost the 2000th session. So Sister Li Huimiao is from Kaohsiung, and her Dharma name is Xing Miao, given by Master. And on this, on May 2022, yeah, just now we heard the sharing by Sister Guan Xinling about education. So this is also about education. And at present, there are 19 centers in Taiwan for lifelong learning and education centers of Zixuan Cultural and Education Foundation. Master says that the tangible education is in the school, but intangible education is in the community. Tzu is not rich, but Tzu knows how to use the money. The donations from the general public are dedicated to the construction of Jingsi Hall so that the Jingsi Hall can play a good role in social education. And Master reminded that the courses offered by Tzu social education are not just to teach people to learn talents, but to teach people practical life skills. And why do we call ourselves Zixuan? And Master says that because this is taken from the Infinite Meaning Sutra, a mind of translucent purity with vast, profound vows, upholding these vows unwaveringly for countless eons of time. And this is the common direction of Tzu, not only in this life, but from many, many incalculable long time that we have made this vow to contribute to the world. So this profound vow is called 自选. And that's the purpose of Tzu social education promotion, is to sow good seeds in the fertile fields in everyone's heart. And Tzu unique course is that we have this 净师花道. It's a flower arrangement course. And we know that in the early days when Master was cultivating spiritually in Puming Temple, she was very poor back then. So she couldn't afford even flowers to offer to the Buddha. She would trim the flowers and plants in the front yard and backyard, and then will present them, make them as offerings on the Buddha altar. So arranging flowers is to regulate the mind and nature so that the mind is stable and quiet, which is similar to studying Buddhism. And the beauty of a blooming flowers is fleeting, just like our lives. The most beautiful moment of flowers is the beginning of withering. So isn't it like this? Life is also like this. Next is our Jingsi tea ceremony. And our Jingsi tea ceremony instructor, Master De Fan, have formulated the 8 etiquette laws for Jingsi tea ceremony. And taking the Infinite Meaning Sutra as a guiding principle for the harmony of things and principles, Masters Chen Yan's thoughts as the main content and the worldly tea knowledge as the application, integrating Buddhist culture, Chinese culture, and Tzu humanities into our Jingsi tea ceremony. Okay, next we have the wondrous hands sign language. Sign language has become part of Tzu's humanities. It originated from Master Cheng Yin's early visit to charity cases. She often encountered deaf and mute case recipients who could not communicate. So Master came up with the idea of learning sign language to communicate and provide the assistance effectively. And through the promotion of sign language, everyone can communicate in the language that breaks down national boundaries. And our Thai station, in our Thai TV, we can also learn all this sign language. Let's try it. Let's practice. And let's do it together. I'm happy to know all of you. Our body is healthy. It's very important because to do Tzu Chi, we need to have a healthy body. We are grateful that in Taiwan, yeah, we can learn. We have opportunity to learn for life. But however, in overseas, in some of these countries, many of the children do not have such blessing. So let us watch the video of uh, in Nepal. And our sister found that this student in Nepal, she was trembling because her uniform is wet. Actually, people in Nepal all are very kind, yet their resources are severely lacking. The children can only wear thin and tattered clothes. What a life they are living. As her family is poor, she couldn't go to school. And learning this, we brought aid to her. And she said, I didn't expect to go to school again, and cried about this, wondering why my friends could go to school while I couldn't. Master is very grateful to our Tzu Chi volunteers. Different groups of volunteers have visited villages there to learn about their situations. And when we look at such a child, and we really we feel sad and couldn't bear to see them in such situation. They couldn't go to school. And we are grateful that recently our volunteers are helping these children for them to go back to school. And learning is not just confined to the schools, but it can be anywhere, everywhere. Everyone can be a teacher, everyone can be a book for learning. So we can learn from each others and grow together. And we're grateful that our uh, teachers, our volunteers has brought the Jingsi aphorism teaching to the teachers in Nepal. And Tzu Chi volunteers are in these villages to give the students uniforms, stationery, and shoes, and guiding them to save money, to help others in need. Actually, they are so poor they can't make a donation, yet we still encourage them to help others. We also invited teachers in different schools to volunteer and share our teaching experiences with them. And we have shared with the principals how they can make their schools better, how the teachers can guide their students to have good manners and dress neatly. So teachers and students there are very orderly now. Yes, we are very grateful, helping helping the people in Nepal. It's truly our master's wish. And we are grateful that the Buddhist spirit can return to the birthplace of the Buddha. Since Tzu Chi was founded in the 56 years of time, space, and human relations, Tzu Chi has more and more volunteers and getting bigger and bigger in our scope of care. And the spirit of for Buddhism, for all living beings, is the original seed. This spirit has been strengthened with time. For Buddhism, the spiritual starting point of Buddhism is Shakyamuni Buddha, and the birthplace of Shakyamuni Buddha is Lumbini. So we truly want to bring the Buddha spirit back to Buddha's birthplace. That is truly for Buddhism. And these are some of the comments about Sister Huimiao. And they like to listen to a song about recycling. Initially, when Sister Huimiao received the task to do this guide sharing, and at the same time she need to write down her scripts and write down to provide the written scripts for our translation team. Initially, she thought that, oh, this is so troublesome. But later, when she received the translated scripts of her scripts, the translation from Cambodia, she was moved and very touched that the translation team has translated her script to other languages so it can be shared with these countries. And some of the posts and comments in support of our sharers today. Okay, and commenting about our Canada's volunteers. They are not just living in Canada, but they are doing a lot of good works. They're doing Tzu Chi. We are proud of them. We're proud of our volunteers in Canada. Yes, despite being separated by the sun, the mountains and the oceans and the distance, yet they are very, very close to our hearts, to Master's heart. And grateful to Sister Guan Xinling for sharing how she brought great love overseas across the oceans to Canada. And Sister Tzu Jin commented that, oh, just realized that Sister Tzu Jin and Sister Guan Xinling, they are both Catholics and Buddhists at the same time. Yes, Sister Guan Xinling are truly diligent, not just in Canada, but also in Taiwan, when she returned to Taiwan. It's because of our habitual, because our habits, that cause us to make us who we are. So we have to be constantly practicing and improving ourselves. So it's not just one action alone, but through many, many practices. So believe that we can do it and give our best. Okay, let's see. These are the rhymes translated, written by our volunteers in response to the sharing from last Wednesday session. These are the short summary, very condensed and concise summary of the sharing from last Wednesday. And this is from our US team.
法运宣流周文翰，编译入门保初心，法譬如水勤学习，反思所作多吸收，爱无国界书记豪，波澜颂爱故自尊，见苦知福当贵人，生命价值最大化。荒地变胜果林，荒地变身胜果林，团队耕耘徐秋芳，用爱灌溉王金贵，解读养生罗恒源，识经文经亮世界，云端串联点字面。各地星火如微光，传法精进造大千。进山总招陈金海，回归清净罗恒源。接引小卒领佑心，爱在观音永流传啊，永流传。一再的鼓励给我们的所有的。
Yes, let's give a round of applause to all our overseas translators. And so amazing that they could use short verses to describe the sharings by our speakers every week. Initially, one of our brothers says that he doesn't know how to write all these short verses, but yet today, now he is doing this for us every week. And he is our USA youth team person in charge. So Teacher Meiyun has invited him to join our guide readers team next year. And so let us meet online. And this is and this book is to document what we have done over the last 10 years. Okay, so there is this stone, a round stone, a pebble, that someone has presented to us, to Kaohsiung online book study. And these two little monk doll, cloth doll, and someone actually handmade this and wants to present to us. Okay, so today we are honored to have our Tzu Chi Taipei, our Tzu Chi Hospital, our doctors to come and share with us. Over to you, sister.
其实这样子的一个文宣是由我们英国的文编蔡丽娜师姐写的，然后美编的部分是我们台北的杜云恩哈，所以每一次我们提早做完这些文编美编的时候，讲师也会觉得哇，是 真的非常感恩。但是因为要做的数量一年要100多份，我们现在已经做到2023年的10月到12月了。我们准备安排2024年的讲师。当我开始邀约2024年讲师的时候，他们都吓一跳。我说真的
，Sister Effie,
要做12月的
can you take over?
他们也吓一跳。
Okay, Kaan Brother Andrew. Today we are going to have our speaker from Sichi Taipei Hospital. She was sharing about Dr. Ryan Yuxiu will be sharing about the cerebrovascular diseases and intraarterial treatment. He's from the division of the Neuroradiology of Department of the Medical Imaging Division. So we are grateful we'll be able to have speaker. Our guest speakers have been arranged until year 2024 is full and is on queue. So there are many speakers on the waiting list. Teacher Meiyun connect them, and many of them are very interested too. And now the queue is until next year, 2024. We hoped. Oh, these are the souvenirs, I think. For those, these are some souvenirs. Let us get to know better about this Dr. Ryan Yuxiu better. He has a very smooth voice, gentle voice. Let us get to know him better before his presentation. Actually, our job is to be more patient-centered, to take care of the well-being of the patients and their families as well. Dr. Ryan is very dedicated to his profession, and his sharing covers. Oh, now he's wearing his spectacles now. In a crowd of 3, there's one will be having this disorder. Usually, this arises from the people who have this rupture in the mind. It's called aneurysm. And brothers and sisters can get more information by going from the YouTube or other platforms. Now in this video clip, we know that this Sister Miss I, she's 46 years old, and she fainted during her work. While working. Actually, she has no bad habits, and the rupture and discomfort comes around when she felt dizzy, have a chest tightness, and she was sent to the emergency room of the Taipei City Hospital and was ordered to have a computerized tomography of the brain. After the examination, it was found that Miss I was suspected to have a brain tumor. It was confirmed that Miss I has a huge aneurysm. She usually have this headache, continuous bad headaches. So we have to be vigilant. This is a report from Thai TV News. We'd like to be with you because you have positive energies. Today we have Dr. Ryan Yuxiu from City Taipei Hospital to share with us of his professionalism in this cardio.
大家好，我是台北慈济影像医学科的阮医师。
He's very specialized in cerebrovascular diseases.
那从去年开始的话，就现在就是专责在台北慈济医
Let
院。
us
那我们有
get to know better about this disease and
那我想这边先问一下大家，就是针对这个
better from Dr. Ryan afterwards during his sharing.
我想说，不知道在座的大家有没有这样的
Today,
因为很多人
let us
直接接触了
wave to Dr. Ryan.
大家可以看到，就是像这边有一部日剧。
So with the sharing, I believe it will bring more interest and people get to know better about this disease. Brothers and sisters not online here or sitting in front in this Jingsi Hall. I'm Dr. Ryan, been 10 years in Tzu Taipei Hospital, and I'm specialized in, I have my own clinic as well. 就是做一些介入治疗，所以有手术的部分。那这样的话就是要 Do you let us ask you whether you have this vascular interventional? Oh, now we are at the my clinic is called the radiation house. Usually is we get to get close to it where we perform our examination, having those X-ray, going through the MRI. Only then in this radiation house, only then we'll be able, this is the first counter that we have to go through in order to determine the sickness or the disease, and only can prescribe the treatment accordingly. So we understand that patients hand their lives to us. It's our job to make sure we give them the best treatment and advice. In a hospital, this is a department of diagnostic imaging division, and all these equipments are related to the vascular interventional therapy. And for all the examinations are done here, we will be able to scan our blood vessel, our human brain, because our human brain have 3 layers, the inner layer, the middle layer, and the outer layer. So through this imaging machine, we can zoom in to have a more detailed and examination. So only then we can determine the type of the operation. So during this work environment, we have to wear the necessary preventive garments. So it's almost about 2 kg, our clothing. So now we are going to talk about brain stroke. So we know that usually this is caused by the blood vessel. Our blood vessels are stuck and preventing the blood flow, steering towards our coin embolization. So it will prevent the blood flow right into our heart. This is called the aneurysm cavity. So it can cause either mild brain stroke or major. So between the 8 hours, we have to really get treatment, because during this stroke, the blood flow is being disrupted. So usually this happens for people who have the high blood pressure. Sometimes we witness our friends or family members that have some stroke. Looking, we can detect some symptoms like looking at their face, the shape, the wrist. Maybe we have to call them to get them to their two arms. So let us also encourage them to maybe try to speak a word or two during this emergency moment. Our center is more on the blood flow that cause the stagnant. If we have a long-term high blood pressure, we have to be careful because the blood flow will not be so smooth. It will cause a rupture in our arteries, and it will cause the damage to become bigger. So usually during this, what's happening inside our body, we will not, the patient will not be able to feel anything. So you won't see any symptoms immediately. So it happens 45 years and above. It happens if we have a very bad lifestyle, like taking alcohol or have late night sleep. So these are the factors that contribute to these aneurysms. So because of there are people who are born with less elastic fibers in the collagen, in the middle layer of the brain. So the patients will have these autoimmune diseases, and they will experience this disruption in the blood flow. So there are other types that who have people who are easily angered. So it will also cause the poor elasticity in the blood vessels and make it easier for them to form biofiltration of blood vessels after a long-term blood washing. So we hope that we have to be vigilant to detect the symptoms like headaches and dizziness. So if we can detect earlier, then we are able to attend to them and to have an surgery. So if no treatment is done, there will be about 30% mortality rate. And if the second time, the death rate will increase to more than 60% if nothing is done. So sometimes we see that the corneal nerve will cause our diplopia, our drooping eyelids. These are tell signs of an intracorneal hemorrhage due to our rupture of the aneurysm, and this will cause us a headache. So there are people who having this, they will tend to apply medicated ointment, but then sometimes in different places of the brain, we have to sometimes it will cause the risk better the eye drops will drip. So these are more serious. It tells us that something is not right if we have detected all this drooping eyelids, because the rupture have caused severe hemorrhage, and it's getting bigger. So we need to use the guiding device and place at the opening to allow the stagnant blood flow in the aneurysm to generate. Sometimes there are no symptoms, right? So just now we mentioned some of the symptoms that cause this aneurysm in the cardiac carotid artery being disrupted. So there are we detected that the people who are smokers, they are the high-risk people who like this case, we have a 28-year-old patient who have this stroke due to this blood flow disruption in their coin embolization. So which caused the puncture in their veins. So when the blood flow are disrupted, we have to conduct an operation. So we know that we have to think of ways to make sure the blood flow is smooth. So we need to operate bigger. So sometimes during this operation, the recovery speed is not so fast. We will usually make sure that the blood will not flow back to the brain area. So this in the video clip now, we see that these are certain at the coin deployment, the embolization being punctured. Though it can recover, but the rupture will cause a more severe cavity in the aneurysm. So this we discovered that the catheter in the internal carotid artery, and it will put one coin into the cavity to divert the blood flow. So this guiding device is placed at the opening of the aneurysm, allowing the stagnant blood flow to generate an embolism, redirect them, the blood flow to the normal blood cell, the blood vessel, so that the volume of the aneurysm will gradually shrink and does not recur. We do not only perform this kind of embolized aneurysm surgeries to address this blood flow stagnant. We also conduct other examination so that this make sure that the patients are not in discomfort. So aneurysm is actually a bulge in a blood vessel caused by a weakness in the blood cell, the blood vessel wall, whereby it branches out, causing the weakened blood vessel in preventing the blood passes smoothly. So therefore, it will cause a bulge outward like a balloon.
岁的女生还蛮年轻的哈。那她是台东人。
Usually,
那她
there
本来
must be a
是
balance
意外
in
发
our
现，意外发现她常常都眼
our
睛
blood
疼痛。大家可以看到
flow
右
and
边
its
的这
pressure.
个内颈动脉这边有一个非常巨大的一个动脉瘤，在这个地方在这个地方那她找不到原因，那可是后来因为常
Sometimes
常检查之后就发现
we
了这
do
个动
hear
脉瘤。那她本来
some
是想要去香港去做手术的啦，后来有同事
sound
有
like
在花莲有在做这个手术，所以就
water
去花莲了。
dripping.
好，那当时候呢，这个案例大概差不多也是在快5 年
These
前，
problems
当时候这个
will
血导向装置
affect
也
the
引进台湾，
person's sleep
所以那时候也是我们
and may
做
cause
的前面
insomnia
几个案例
and
那
placing
这个案例
them
看
at
到
a
这个
higher
血导向
risk
装
of
置
a
呢，就是
brain
编织
and
的非常致密的一个支
aneurysm.
架的一个样子大家可以看
Aneurysm
到
is
这
a
个
big
右边的那
spot
个3D 的影像呢，就可以看到上面网
blood
眼非常的小。
in
到时
some
候放完
cases,
之后呢，血流被
and
导
it
引
can
走了之后呢，
rupture
这个血导
and
向装
cause
置
a
上面我们的
life-threatening
血管内
bleeding,
皮细胞还会长上去，会把它铺
life bleeding.
满这个血流导向装置，
So it all
形成一
causes
条血管。
the patient to
好，
have
大家可以
headache.
看到这是半年前做手术那这个
And
是半年
sometimes
后做手术，半年后
it's
的追
about
踪大家可以
3.6
看到半年后
mm
的追踪，整个动脉
to
瘤出去了，
40.3 mm.
那他的这
This is a
个
case
头
of
痛的
a
症状就
patient
消
who
失
is
了，也没有
49
任
years
何
old.
的后遗症或者是并发症都没有。那他后来还蛮感谢我的啦，他就送了台东的释迦给我吃真的还蛮好吃的。
So during that time,
那
that
这
was
个
5
案例
years ago.
就是我们刚刚提到这个案例它有一些图案就可以看到
We
非常巨大。
now witness
在
that
底下
there's
上面可以做这个样子这是另外一个案例了这个案例的话是在台
now
北
this
那
3D
这个
image.
他是
We
本
see
身是
that
菲律宾
there's
人
a
那他这个
huge
他是平常也是偶尔有头痛，但是
blood
没有很明
flowing,
显那他这
the
个的话就是他有一次跟老公去看电影
overflow.
他觉得就看完电影
So
开
we
始眼
use
睑太
the
刺激了
vascular
看完电影出来之后
intervention
觉得头晕目眩
machine,
然后实在受不了他就到我们
the
急诊室
imaging
他一到急
machine
诊室之后
to
就发
detect,
现了有这么大颗的一个动脉瘤
to track, and
那
this blood
虽然他
flow.
是外国人，不过他嫁给台湾人所以大家可
So
以想
only
见我们
that
见到那我
how
就帮他申
why
请
it
了这一
caused
次
the
血导
person
向
to
装
have
置
this
这一次血导
severe
向装
headache.
置很贵如果自费的话要40万是蛮贵的但是因为是最新的特
So
技
this
对
woman,
那
she was
而且可
very
以
grateful
救
that
可以
we are
救
able
救
to
了一命所以
help
蛮
her
值得的我们
to
帮他
give the right
帮他
treatment,
申请了
and
线
she
圈那为什
recovered.
么这个病人要填线
And
圈呢
therefore,
就是
she
因为
was so
血管实
grateful
在
to
太大
us.
我们怕放完血流导向装置之后
This is
打上
another
这个线圈
case.
之后它可能会
She's
延迟心
from
肺不利造
Philippines.
成出血所以我们帮他放了一些线圈
Sometimes she experienced
半年
headache
后的追踪
too.
也是就是完整的动脉瘤里面都完全栓塞了血流都
She
流不
was
进去
having a
那原
movie
本
with
的
her
血管也是
husband,
完整的保留下来
and then
那
later
现
she
在也是在持续
experienced
做完整追踪已
dizziness
经没有那个
and
任何的不
fainted.
舒服了这是他
So
的
when she
影片
was
那
sent
就
to
那一点
our
的时候，
hospital,
看我们
we
长
detected
寿，然后就
she
打一
has
个
a
放弃
rupture
我的脑。
in
很
her
沮
blood
丧其实
because
真的
she's a
心情
foreigner,
很
so
忐
the
忑
medical cost
不
is
是又
rather
担
high.
心又不知道我当天在急诊室
Rather
听到这
high.
种消息的时候我真的是
So,
一整晚
but
上都一直在
our
掉眼泪其实我
motto
觉得
is
这个
to
病
save
真的
every
跟他
patient
有
that
情
comes to
有义一
us.
样像他信的耶稣一样25号以后
So
又
she
重生
actually have a
我的
very
那
big
个
rupture
life，
in
因为
her
是他有帮我。
brain, causing
看到病人的
the
回馈
blood
是世界最
disruption,
大的一个祈求
compressing his cranial nerve.
好那这个呢就是刚刚提到的这个28岁的男性他就是从
So
17
the blood
岁开
was
始就
flowing
每天
back
2包烟
to the
所以
brain
抽的
instead
非常
of
重一包烟是
going in
20根
the
我有
normal
算
vessel.
所以一天2包等于40根就一直在抽
So this
那
is
刚来的时候他是突然的
the
左
video
手
clip.
跟左脚都举不起来大家可以看到就是右边都有
The
一些
doctor had
显
put
示
inserted
黑质
something
的一
in
个中
my
风的一个情况
brain.
缺血性中风那其实呢它是有一颗非常巨大的一个动脉瘤那因为这个动脉瘤的关系
The
需要
husband, when
血
she
流透视
received
大家可
the
以看到右
information
边的
about
血管
her medical
这个血
condition,
管明
he
显
was
这边是比
rather
较暗的那这边是比较亮的所以表示这
scared,
边的血流
fear.
慢非常的多而且非常的不顺
She was
大家可以
she
看到这个
feared.
影像是一个非常非常巨大而且是不规则的动脉瘤才28岁而已
So with all this feedback from our patients, we have been motivated, and we will advance and move forward. This is another case about a 28-year-old man. So he has 2 packets of cigarettes a day. So he kept on smoking, and there is a total of 48 sticks. When he came here to our hospital, you can see that from the brain imaging performed, that we can see the disruption of the blood flow again. The right side, where the blood flow, and the left side, there is an overflow on one side. So it's quite a big rupture there. Later, we inserted the device inside to re-guide the blood flow again, so that it will become to a normal blood vessel, that the blood can flow smoothly again. This case was about some months ago. Since then, he has changed his lifestyle and reduced his smoking. So, in addition to the severe headache, there's very common symptoms of rupture aneurysm, because it will cause the normal vessel walls to be compacted and get weaker. So we have to apply this surgery. So to put in the imaging, to put in the vascular interventional embolization coil to steer, is a device that will steer the blood flow away from the affected area. This is another patient. She usually choke when she drink water. So he easily teared. So during the examination, we find that he has 0.4 mm rupture again in the vessel. So it's usually is from the brain. So we perform the surgery again, the intraarterial coil surgery to save the life. So after that, he has when he can swallow better. He can swallow the food better now after the surgery. In this video clip, we can see that at both sides of the brain, there is some stagnant to the blood flow again, the artery wall and the blood vessel. So you see on the white spot there, it shows that there are some the rupture. So the patients will experience some pain, or they may faint, have dizziness. So we have to deploy this treatment, this device to address to his condition, to make sure the blood flow can be kept at a normal, and also to reduce the size of the rupture in the brain. This is rather a common aneurysm. So this is another case. This is the image how we perform the surgery.
及时的救治是很重要的。
She can still usually ask the
你
patient
发现
to
这个脑血管
say
疾
his
病
name
年龄
to
层
make
越来
sure
越
they
下
are
降。
still
我们现在越来越多的病人大概可能
conscious.
就来，可能跟生活的改变
So he can hold both his hands up,
关系了哈。
showing that it's okay, the condition is okay. His legs, he can bring up his two
他
legs.
这个病人呢，他也是就是偶尔
So
突
this
然
is
会
the
右手
success
会突然举不起来，
through
或者是拿
surgery,
杯子的时候
and
会
he
杯子突然
recover
握不住，
fast.
掉下去就摔破。
And now already out of
从
hospital.
神经内科医师那边转接过来，他就是
So
左
now
边
he
大
can
脑
be
这边
with his
中大脑动脉这
grandsons
个地
and
方
his
有
family
一个非
again
常严
after
重
the
的狭窄，
surgery.
大概快要90% 的一个狭窄。那后来我们帮他放了这个
So
支架，
the position
放
where
了
a
输卵
person
管的
have
时候，
this
他现在
stroke,
恢复得非常好。
usually the
那
mortality
这些
rate
是我
of
们常
having
做的哈，
brain
就是
stroke
像这个内颈动
is
脉的
around
狭窄。那
60%.
这个有时候呢，病人哈就是可能急性中风表现来到医院。
We have
那有的
another
病人呢，他是
case here
长期的头晕
that I'm
一直找
showing.
不到什么原因才来到医院哈，所以这些都是
Most of
可以
them,
帮助
the patients
做
that
做
have
做一些检
this
查。那我们经过
aneurysm
扩张术了之
problem
后，再放了支架，
are
就
age
可以让他
40
恢复
plus
得
and
一点
above.
那这个的话就是强调一下，就是动脉瘤虽然它已经破掉了，
Sometimes
已经造成
the
阻塞，
symptoms,
但是
sometimes
呢，如果我们
this
可以
patient say
更
that
快的
he
再帮他
have
做一个
this
阻塞的动作，
difficulty in
把
raising his
把这
arm
个
on one side,
炸
and
弹
he
打碎
feel
掉之
numb.
后呢，
There's some
他如果可
numbness.
以在比如说在5个小时、4、5个小时之内就去
So
做过这个
through
动作，
the
可以避免它不
MRI,
破裂，这样子病人的预后就
we
会非常
found
好，
that
所以那个病
there's
人
some
后来就
rupture
很快
inside.
就恢复得非常的好。
So after we do some
这也是哈，就是如果说它已经破
operation
掉
on
了，
him,
但是呢
he
是
has now
经由外科
recovered.
去开刀，但是外科开刀可能因为角度的问题或
Sometimes
者
the
视野的问题，可能只能夹取一部分的动脉瘤，那剩下的部
sometimes
分可以
patients
我们
they
恢
have
复得很好。
a sudden stroke
好，那像这个
who
病人
came
的话，
for
他也
treatment.
是整个这个
So
左边
we
的这
have
个
to
中大脑动
we
脉都
need
不
to
见了，
advise
就旁边的血都不见
everyone
了，它也
to
是中风来表
have
现。
a
那我们就是
yearly
用这个
medical
血栓
check
器去把这个血栓都把它取出来，就到最后面呢就完整
to
的完全
avoid
打通
this
那这个病人
our
就是眼
blood
相比较好
vessel
一点的
from
就是
being disrupted
他的眼睛就是有一个
and
非常
causing
红
us
肿
to
而且凸
form
出来的一个
an
情况。这个
aneurysm
病人蛮年轻的，
and
才30
putting
几岁而已
us at a risk.
那而且会有很严重的这个老
So
化
we
的
have to
眼屎会
prevent
很多啊。那它其实就是刚刚讲到的，它是一种动静脉
prevent
的瘘管
this
啊。
from
那它的这
happening.
个血流，动脉的血流不正常的灌到了静脉之后，然后逆流到我们的这个眼睛的眼球的静
In
脉，
case
造成
there's
它眼球凸出来，然后又非常的红肿。那后来经过我们的治
damage
疗之
in
后，大家可以
the
看到上一张，
vessel
它后来
aneurysm.
红肿的情况越
We have
慢慢
to
改善，凸的
perform
情形也改
very
善了，老化
delicately
疣的情形也改善。那
the
这个是一次
operation.
拆掉4颗动脉瘤就是因为我们都可以从血管内去做治疗。好，那有些动脉瘤是长在比较特别的地方，它是直接长在眼
So
动脉
we
的开
use
口。那如果
this
这个眼动脉开口的话，
machine
如
here.
果去把它做一个堵塞的一个動作的话，那可能病人就会瞎掉。所以我们不希望这样的情形。
Here are some symptoms or tell signs that a person is experiencing
导向之后，过了半年之后，这个动脉瘤就
aneurysm.
消失，
So they
眼
may
睛
have
保持下来，它的这
some
个
red
视野
eyes,
还没有任何的受损，也没有
eyelids drooping,
眼盲的一个情况。那另外有一种
meaning
动脉
that there
瘤
is
呢，就是
some
比较特别，它就只有外面薄薄的一层膜而已。
obstruction
那这
in
种
their
动脉瘤
blood
以前发生或找到的时
vessels.
候都很困难处理。那现在的话就是有这个血流导向装置，或者是使用
So after treatment
辅助，
from
然后
our
放散
hospital,
都可以做很好的一个
it
治
has
疗。
reduced the
OK， 那其实我已经在实际也服务了
we have reduced
11年
the
左右了啦。因为
the
前面
situation
10年是在花莲
and
然
have
后
already
跟台北2边跑。那现在回来台北实习1年多了。
make sure
很
the
感
blood
谢
flow
上人还有志愿
are
者那么的支持我们，让我们有这样的环境
smoother.
帮助病人。那我们也会不
So
断地
also
精进
to
像这个
reduce
血
the
流导向
volume
装置，我
of
们也是
the
有跟这个
aneurysm
外国人的医师
gradually
外国的这个讲师
and
去做一个
gradually
讨论，做一
to
个学习。
to let this
那
aneurysm
我们在去年的时候
disappear
也拿到这
and
个
the
老
healings
师的资格了就是也可以带
starts.
学生了。好，那很开心，就是很荣幸就是
There are many
医院有
types
帮
of
我们这个申
operation
请，就是去
to be
这个参
conducted,
加新北市
and
社会
current
艺术青年
statistics shows
因为
that
还差点
the
快40岁了，可
success
以赶快申请。
rate of this
很幸运
operation
有获得这个
aneurysm
荣
operation
幸。
can have 80 to 90%
因为我是记得刘德华有演一个
success
彩蛋
rate.
专家，然后那动脉瘤
This
不可逆时炸弹，
aneurysm
可以尽早把它
usually will be
打成一个，
embolized
所以我们期许自己可以
and
成为一个专业的彩蛋专
and
家。
usually
好，
will
那我的
have
门诊
3
是
years
心电慈济，礼拜三下午，好，然后2
of
点到5点。比较特别，它就是神
recovery.
经血管介入治疗门诊。那如果有需要的，大家可以
So we also
找我
invite
讨论。
external medical doctors to give talks, medical talks, and to have to enhance our professional medical evaluation, and to also to increase our treatment
我们护理师很会拍照。
and to reduce the risk of death.
就是这样，可是基本上他本人还是非常的高的哈。那刚才呢，就是我们阮主任呢，他其实
So we are very happy to be able to share about this rupture, aneurysm, and the surgery, and how we perform the assisted coil embolization to have a complete treatment for the patients, and allowing them to rehabilitate and sometimes to have a miraculous recovery. So to avoid patients from being in a very desperate situation of death or under vegetation due to minimal invasive embolism. So this is an intravascular intervention for the cerebral aneurysm. So our Dr. Ryan sharing with us the prevention of a ruptured cerebral aneurysm that can be treated by various means of intravascular intervention using simple platinum coil embolization or stent-assisted embolization and blood flow gradients, so that all the wounds treated will be able to recover as soon as possible, and also to reduce craniotomy complications. We all these new options for treatment. So just now we at this video clip, we can see live how this man is in the hospital bed and still recovering from his treatment and able to raise his hands. Here are some feedbacks that our Dr. Ryan is handsome, elegant, and very professional in his medical faculty treatment. So I've mentioned here that there are some symptoms and tell signs that when we see people who are experiencing some eyelid drops, you can see from the eyes that this person is maybe having some rupture, maybe having some rupture in their blood vessels, or being suspected to maybe have a brain tumor due to the blood flow inconsistency. Now there are some feedbacks here that very grateful to listen to Dr. Ryan sharing, able to let us have more information about how to prevent high-risk brain tumor causing from our unhealthy eating habits. So we are grateful that our Dr. Ryan from the vascular interventional therapy, sharing with us about this blood flowing steering device to assist the coil embolization, to guide the blood flow to the right track and fill the aneurysm cavity. So Dr. Ryan gave the sharing is from the feedbacks are from some brothers and sisters around the world that Dr. Ryan given a new lease of life to people, the patients who have this particular disease or illness, aneurysm, where the risk of this having the blood vessels ruptured. So, brothers and sisters also can leave your messages to Dr. Ryan. If you need. Very grateful that Dr. Ryan chose to share with us live here at Jingsi Hall here instead of online. We are thankful to Dr. Ryan and may our brothers and sisters bring him up to the second floor. So, so here are some feedback here about regarding the sudden stroke that a patient may have. So here are some feedbacks pertaining to our speaker this morning. With loving respect, gratitude, and love. So some very positive feedbacks to bring to our speaker, our sister Guan from the Education Mission from Canada, and our guide reader, Sister Li. Next, Kak Anna, next.
Okay, the next feedback is that the very professional Sharon, we can hear the run. Dr. Run has done a lot, great effort. Later, we will give Run to run praises and lots of praises. Okay, we heard about the brain tumor. Here we can hear a lot. I mean, from here, this online book study can receive a lot of information and knowledge from here. It's truly because we have these many Tzu hospitals, doctors, superintendents, and all the medical professionals who are willing to come here and share with us. Okay, next will be this special speaker who appeared in this as interpreter from Japan, interpreter, oral and written translator. She has so many YouTube links that feature her. Let us watch one of it. This is during the early days. Because the volunteers went in to resolve this housing places accommodation, they went back to this place. Each day during their visit, it's another journey for them. Japanese volunteers that they travel far. Okay, we can see Jinghui, she's the driver. She has already helped us to arrange staff and a cousin brother to help us get us there. So it's all sudden request for help. Not only he could be the volunteer to guide them to the place, he also has to help them find the itinerary to do. 311 during that time, the disasters that Japan, they managed to find volunteers. The volunteers even locate his relative to help them as volunteers. Next, this one is about donations of phone. So we can see that our overseas volunteers, we are most grateful to them because of everyone as a great talent. They can share us the stories. This is a pregnant, wait, this is about these Japanese families, about this girl with a illness, and asked if the girl can sing with them, and the mother came in. So everyone was very excited. They all sang happy birthday song. And the girl put on the handmade crown on the mother's head. Here we hope that our child could be healthy, but this child from China traveled from China to Japan. He has an illness, so Jinghui and the volunteers came in to comfort the family. This is another story from Japan. This is a story of love. At Sichuan city, they are this homeless family. Later, the sister will share about these homeless stories. You can't see her here because she has transformed herself as a reporter. So she's no longer appear there because she's taking up all the pictures and videos. Actually, they are very busy. What are they doing? You see, they bring in all the foods and makeshift kitchen. They prepare the yummy, delicious meal. The chef has observed vegetarian for many years. They can help in. Jinghui is also not featured here because this news is prepared by Sister Jinghui and the group to send to all of us to give us the positive power. So homeless, they also prepare the food. So they prepare the traditional Japanese dishes. So today we wish to introduce our Japanese group for us to know everyone is a talent. So that for our this is part of our translation team, the 500 strong translation team from Kaohsiung. So we have today sister from Japan, Chen Jinghui from Japan, an oral interpreter. We love to be with you. A journey to Osaka because you have all the positive energy. Hi, Jinghui. Hello, Teacher Meiyun. All the Kaohsiung online book study. Good day. I would like to share. We are very grateful to Sister Jinghui for sharing. Sorry, please wait for a while. Apparently, the sharing function is not activated just now.
OK， 现在这样子 OK 啊？
可以的，但是你人没出现呢，亲爱的，你让自己美美上线哈。好，科技接轨力量加成，但是科技一个表示
OK， now everyone can see the PowerPoint.
我的视讯是打开的啊，所以可能是就是那个团队啊。
So with technology, we can have this strong something positive because we can see the sharer and listen to her. Okay, now we can. She will start sharing. Firstly, dear master, respected master, masters, global brothers and sisters, good day. I'm Tapan from Osaka. Sister Chen Jinghui, very grateful because of this opportunity in 2021. Because of Teacher Meiyun invitation to join a Japanese oral interpretation, so I could have a chance to join. There are a lot of talent on this platform this year. There are a lot of challenges and a lot of learning and growth. Very grateful for the journey. In 2023, 2003, I met Titi, and since then until 2020, I could join as volunteer in Taipei and Japan. And 2021, because of husband work, I arrived at Osaka. Last year, I undertake the responsibility as the community leader. So you can see the picture from first year joining TG until today. I'm still around. Reflecting back when I just joined TG, I was a retired teacher. So after finish my teaching, so I had time to become a housewife. At that point of time, I was a bit depressed, a bit down, because I'm very grateful for this opportunity, because I could be a volunteer. Then it rejuvenated me. I felt my life is more valued. I started to join the parent-child bonding class. You can see that bottom. We went to Shongben as we were helping them be engaged with the children. The Guan volunteers later. I would like to share the main point here. Guan volunteers actually we started since 1992, already more than 30 years here. 2010, very grateful because of Brother Liao. He provided a part of space in his office for us to use. Last year, we started to have some activities. At the moment, the activities that we have, what do we have? We have the distribution, the Hope, Project Hope, siblings, charity home visit, as well as chanting for disease. We also care for those prisoners. We also have online book study and copying of Cerebrovascular. The volunteers here, most of us we stay in Osaka, Chengdu. Commissioners and volunteers, total about 30 over people. So though we don't have many volunteers, but they are very active. We have a lot of activities, so we are most blessed during the activities. Yesterday, 2 days ago, Buddha Bathing Day. So these 2 days we are also busy with the documentation activity. Next, we like to share about the stories at Guan Xi. First, about this, the streets, we will all make our rice dumpling and bring over. At this place, this is Japan, one of the bigger homeless area. You can see like, wow, bundle and bundle, heaps and heaps of like rubbish, right? They are opposite, they are like homes. It's tough to imagine it's at the Osaka. So we push our trolley, bringing our rice dumpling, ginger soup, fruits and drinks. Follow this street along the heaps of rubbish. We share the information with the homeless, so we can give them the warm rice. So next, to share with everyone the distribution of warm food at Ailing shelter. This is a shelter. Every month, they will have, though they have some, very little income. They are homeless, but they will come and stay here. So we have volunteers to come us from some longer term, some short term. We also encourage them to make donations. So the cycle of love will continue. So often we will work together on this donation part. Very, very grateful. Next, because of joining on Kaohsiung online book study at a community, as I brought along, I will share with them that for our diligent class, if we have local and Chinese volunteer, how do we carry out this activity? Because we have various languages from the Kaohsiung online book study, so I tap onto it. So it's already recorded, it's already documented. You can find it easily at YouTube. So we will find whichever language is suitable. So we have both languages and we can use it for us to start our diligent class. So we recently we also shared about the Turkey donations, and the response has been very good and heartwarming. The brother shared about the caring for the Turkey children, so the young people could feel it. Because that day there was one of the volunteers who came with the volunteer vest. He is only 20 years old. He is one of our Project Hope care recipients. He noticed that, wow, Tzu has done so much. He was very touched. Like that day, one of the office staff, she said that what volunteers have done is that they give education that is the hopes for the future. It could that's hope for the future generations that they can escape poverty. Because of that, another volunteers also every time she has time she will come to join. She said the small boy, because of Tzu volunteers could study up to university, and he wished to be a Tzu volunteer after he grown up. So that is most heartwarming. That's a feedback. So we are most grateful to Kaohsiung study because of the documentation of this YouTube recording. So we receive a lot of positive feedback, including other communities activities like this vegetarian cooking. It has already 10 over years of history. And of course, we know Master's emphasis not only to eat vegetarian, but we need to know the reason why we embrace vegetarianism. Last year, September, the professor who guide us is to guide us on making the delicious and good-looking, presentable vegetarian dishes. Let us look at that. That day, I also invited our sister and sisters. Two of both of us, we used combined two languages to share about the climate changes around. So both languages, as we are sharing them, we discover that the PowerPoints are prepared really user friendly. The picture, we went to Taiwan, Taipei, the cultural exchange to pass to them the story. This Japanese edition of the Tzu, the 50 years Tzu footprints in the 50 years for the charity community sharing. And P.O. Urara in this organization. This place, this person, she could not go to school because of body illness. Tzu volunteers every month will go to prepare vegetarian. It's a place, institution. So we prepare vegetarian for them. But even though the kitchen is very small, but the veggie that we prepare, veggie meals that we prepare are full of love and heartwarming. So every month we will go there to engage with them. This year, 27th of February, we started to engage in a more interactive session after the veggie meal. We also share with them the reason why we are doing this. So we also recommended to them we introduced to them Tzu as well as Tzu Japan. So the people, they are also very curious. They look at the magazine that we brought along. They also donated in response to our donation seeking. On this path, Tzu path, from 2003 when I joined Tzu, I know Tzu. So my life has since then, as I found my direction in life. So life after life, I have this direction. I'm very grateful to have this chance to join Tzu and to encounter all these brothers and sisters on this path. Also, Kaohsiung online book study. I have this chance to meet with you to share the stories of a journey of Osaka. I'm very grateful. Thank you to Teacher Meiyun and everyone for listening. Thank you, Jinghui. We are most grateful to you because technology allows us to be connected. So let us take a picture of you. So at the same time, we could interact with Jinghui. What we can see you, that is from a Japanese group. How could they, for those who could not understand Mandarin, there's a video, the translation, translator teams for diligent class conducted in Mandarin, they translate to Japanese. So we could see how earnest the efforts of this Japanese group of translation. So unless this Chen Jinghui is already very busy with the community task, yet she still work hard for on the translation group. Okay. Name of Li. Today she also have opportunity. She provide us the feedback. Let us give okay, because another sharer is leaving the place, so they wish to bid goodbye and thank you to the children. So important to have the medical knowledge. Okay, continue on with the feedback for the earlier session, medical session. There are a lot of feedback for the medical doctor. Very sorry because the doctor has urgent cases to do. So he came here a short while for the sharing, and then he needs to go to take the high-speed rail to continue his work. Here, you could see this ex-teacher. She also came to Taiwan. She is also a member of our oral interpreter. She is also an oral interpreter. So she has done a lot for the translation team. So from Jinghui, I received a lot of very heartwarming story. Here, Canada, Sister Guan Xinling, she already provided feedback. She's grateful to this online study because for connecting all this great talent to us, we have this chance to listen. And then especially Osaka's journey, it's not easy to hear because of undertaking the responsibility. She could grow faster. So Jinghui thinks that she could grow faster because she has done a lot. And we could see that the footprints she has encompasses everything. So the overseas volunteers are most blessed because they can do various activities. Despite her business, she still can join us, especially in translation and bringing the team and move forward. Let us give her a warm applause. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye, Jinghui. A lot of a response next. We go to next session will be our exercise session. Everyone together, stand up please. Our first song will be there's a ball there for them to hold on to exercise. Okay, everyone, move along. Follow the instructor in front. Return to the middle and get ready to move forward. Change another hand. Changing the hand. Move forward slowly. Try to straighten your hand. Again. Two hands slowly push up. Slowly we draw the rainbow, moving out the hand. The right hand touching the ball. And draw a nice rainbow. And slowly return to the middle. We will slowly again draw a rainbow. Right hand to touch the ball. To draw this rainbow, returning to the middle. Moving to the bottom. Slowly get ready to move forward. Change the hand. both hands slowly. This is a song from Pure Land on Earth. Change the hand. Change the hand. Pure Land on Earth. Get ready to draw the rainbow. Right hand to draw. Let's diligent and power like the sun. Increase all virtuous activities and eliminate doubt, confusions, and eradicate ignorance. Strengthens one's vow to cultivate for greater cause, and let love purify the hearts of sentient beings. Through compassion, wisdom, may I sow virtuous seed and cultivate the body forest of awakening. May the vow of Bodhisattvas bring about a pure land on earth. Increase all the virtuous activities and eliminate doubt, confusion, and ignorance. Strengthen one mouth to cultivate for greater cause. That's the song, the pure land on earth. Changing the direction. Let love purify the hearts of sentient beings. Through compassion and wisdom, may I sow virtuous seeds and cultivate the body forest of awakening. May the vow of Bodhisattvas bring about a pure land on earth. Everyone, please give yourself a round of applause. Well done. If you have time for next song, yes. Next song. Left hand. Take the ball. Steps. Clap your hand. Keep walking. Clap 3 times. Get ready. The hands raise up. Everything is not challenging. You can still do it. Look at everyone as our benefactors. Rub like mopping the window outward. Everything continue. Okay, everyone can do it. Get ready to run. Next side. Continue on. Left and right. Longer and longer. We can continue on this Tzu path for longest time ever. Okay, from the shoulder, move out. This song is about the joyful, the joy in participating in all the good activities. Can be in Tzu long time. Tzu Changzao for the elderly. There are a lot of gratitude while participating in this, caring for elderly. A lot of so everyone can join the activity with joy and can be healthy. The hands, right hand. So the hands and legs are agile. Nothing it can be challenges. Nothing can obstruct us. Get ready to wipe the mirror. Wiping down and up. So wiping the mirror up and down. So all of us could undertake all these activities. And do it together. Time to run left and right, different direction. So wiping the window pane up and down. Everyone can do it. Changzhou is activity for the caring of the elderly. So in Taiwan, they are very active in caring for everyone, including the elderly. 慈济Changzhou caring for elderly, a lot of gratitude. 慈济 caring for the elderly, full of health, good health. And of course, laughter, give them a round of applause. Slowly, please be seated. So the activity team, wishing everyone to be healthy, and always healthy, happy. Round of applause to this group. Next week, they will. Everyone here, listen well. They could really do it. They are very superb. They're like kids are full of energy. We listen about this. Feedback about the volunteer, the Japanese volunteer just now. They praise us for her diligence. Truly, thank you to the sisters. Great sharing on Osaka journey. So we can hear the great activities they've done, a lot of wisdom and turning masters the Dhamma view. This few, sorry, because we can't finish reading all this feedback without good response because we need to go to the next one. Sister Susan, over to you. Okay. Sister Susan is not here. Okay. Okay, we can see that the posters are prepared by the volunteers for this lesson about loving. Actually, why do we share this? Because during the Buddha Beijing, we receive Miandian sisters. She said, during this Buddha Beijing, I will bring my Myanmar colleague. Yeah, indeed, you can see that. Why she shared with us? Because this person, and today, wow, it is one of the cases that the volunteer will share. So we have to prepare the documentation because of this. So during tour, we need to prepare the English. Yeah. So she used English to tour the person from Myanmar. So I stay close to Xue and I listen to her what she said. I'm truly feeling very excited. You see, when I shared, okay, because most of us have often heard Teacher Meiyun. So what Sister Meiyun said is all in English. I could not use English to express Qiji's story. So when you listen, but you're not able to express it fluently in English. So actually, it's still important to know more language. So Teacher Meiyun very humble. She feels that she should learn more English. Even though it's only one person, one-to-one, she also really serves selflessly. End of the day, even brought her to die. The OG part. So each time receiving all this media, I'm very, very touched. See all these people coming from all over the world, family. They are so talented.
Sister, I will take over.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
原来是这样，2.5公分距离，他去上人行脚的时候跟他分享，也就是他在访视这个部分是非常着力的。
2.5 kilometer.
在上个星期的时候，罗恒元师兄是不是有提到这样
From the toilet to the bed is about 2.5 centimeter. She doesn't have the strength to go step over, so because she's weak, so have fallen. So it's so important, even a small gap. Today, Sister Liwen will share about this Ama. and Sister Liwen is also the media group. He likes to read books. Yeah, this is a very touching story. Later, Sister Liwen will share with us. And Sister Liwen is also in Taiwan and also in Shanghai as well. This one is in Shanghai. This 70-year-old sister come to join the session together with the daughter. Be vegetarian, and they have watched this session, and all of them also would like to be vegetarian. She also go for interview. Let us watch the wisdom of Bodhi. Due to family business, so Sister Liwen have went to Shanghai, and she is young, and others were looking at her whether she can take care of the family business. So sister is worried, and she went to the top of the factory and looked down. What if I jump down? What will happen? So house there are five siblings. So parents will take care more for the first and the youngest one, and I'm in the middle. And I've been rebellious, but I thought that I should be good, so that the journey will be smooth. Later, she will share how she can join the sutra adaptation. Sister Liwen, we met her at the anniversary together with her mom, and she told me that when she get down from the LRT, to head to the sutra adaptation, there are so many volunteers available to guide us to the direction of the sutra adaptation in Kaohsiung. Yeah, welcome GG members from Shanghai and also Sister Liwen. Very grateful for Sister Meiyun, Teacher Meiyun, for inviting me to this online book study. I'm very happy that able to share with you my personal life or lessons of loving and being loved in return. Do you know how to love? Or you want to enjoy being loved? This is dialogue that I had when interacting with the care recipient. And I believe everyone wants to be a super men who want to save the world, or the martial arts master who can help the weak and help the poor. In my heart, I have also always longed for Jing Yong's world of river and lake. And during my school times, I did went with my classmate in order went to the Yuanshan to become a martial artist with light kung fu, but I didn't meet any of them. When I was 7 years old, I had the opportunity to learn numerology from a teacher, in addition to the horoscope numbers and names. And during the summer vacation, I was a teacher assistant, and I saw that the high-ranking official and nobles and most people who come because they are suffering. And in this summer vacation, I don't see anybody is happy. And my teacher is very powerful. He can predict like when we can live until. Do you mean that, teacher, do you mean that we're not able to change our destiny? To change, we have to do good. Start with love. Must do a lot of good deeds and start with love, and from small love to everlasting great love. And in mid-June 1991, I went to Shanghai together because of my family business. And I encountered the once-in-a-century flood in East China. At the time, the news recorded that 2 million victims were homeless. And in 1994, I participated in a tea party for Taiwanese businessmen, heard a speech by Sister Chu Yufen, and participated at the free clinic the next day. It seems that it has been almost 30 years now. So at that time, my hair is still short, so now I have kept long hair. And Sister Chu Yufen is sister's mentor. Sister have a chance to go to many provinces and see in mainland China for the activities. In October 2020, because of my father was critically ill, I immediately returned to Taiwan. At the time, it was difficult to find a hospital to take care of my father. Not able to find a professional service provider to take care of our father. So my family member asked, "Isn't your Tzu Chi very powerful? Can you find a professional service giver for our father?" At the time, I was challenged by my family and I was really embarrassed. Usually, I met with the participants in the activity and did not know each other very well. But it was a miracle that and have reached out to teacher Meiyun, and coincidentally, Sister Meiyun's nephew happened to be in charge of the notifying the window of the nursing company at Kaohsiung Hospital. So within an hour, able to find found the professional service providers, and my father passed away, and my father passed away, and my mother have emotional grief and mood swing, and he fell downstairs, and my father having funeral, and my mother was in hospital. So teacher Meiyun have called, and so sister have informed her about this, and teacher Meiyun have provided bring food for her, and I eat together with her in the emergency in the hospital emergency room. After I returned, after my father passed away, I had a dream. I was flying freely in the sky just by taking a deep breath. And as I was flying, there is a force pull down from the air, and I almost reached down to the ground. And at this time, I have nothing, but luckily, in an instant, many balloons appeared to keep me in the air. So this dream seemed to tell me that I must be more diligent and hardworking on the Bodhisattva path. It is really hard to take care of patients. I'm very busy with 3 meals a day. Washing dishes, washing clothes, sweeping, and mopping the floor is really tiring. My mother was complaining that I didn't do well. I have worked so hard. Why there are people beside me? And at that time, I remember that I must find my balloon as soon as possible. So I took my mother to the Environment Protection, the Recycle Center. So I joined the community involved in this old folks home, and my mother was actively involved. After my mother have completed the operation, he was quite emotional, and he went through this activity, this old folks home, and this has been a good mood for my mother. So one suggestion was to get my mom to be a commissioner. So my mom and myself have joined the training, commissioning, 见习 and patient. My mother is a very with a lot of leadership, always try to guide us. I told my mom that you teach us to love others, but you also must let us to love you. I always thought that volunteers were like Doraemon wearing blue sky and white clouds. I like to watch Doraemon. Doraemon have treasure bags. There's also a time machine and any door that allows us to travel through different life stories to individual cases. In July 2020, there was a news in Taiwanese media that it was discovered that a crew member in Taipei support was dropped by ship owner for 21 months at the sea. Now let us watch a video. And it was pandemic, and the crew in the ship were abandoned at the sea. If not because of Tzu Chi, I do not know what will happen to us. Yeah. So they are leaving home, and they really not there to leave them. I'm very grateful to Tzu Chi volunteers who have taken care of them with material goods and emotional. So teach the crew to do good, donate to the bamboo bank, and they also Tzu Chi volunteers also prepared the isolation pack, giving them tea, some fruits, so that they can do it, can take care of themselves, and also Sister Liwen teach them to copy the Jingsi aphorism so that it can calm their mind down.
所以说，他们觉得他们是被抛弃的，在海上，其实他们在公海他们死掉是真的没人知道的。所以他们那一种孤独寂寞的心，所以导致有船员跳海2次，然后被救回来。然后也政府因为担心会酝酿一些国际事件，所以找慈济帮忙。那我记得我们第一次去，他们告诉我们很多苦什么，可是慈济人没有办法解决他们的法律纠纷。可是我们可以给他们是满满的爱。
They are in the middle of the ocean. If they are dead, actually nobody knows. So there are crew who jump down to the ocean, but they are being saved because they want to commit suicide. So they have told Tzu Chi volunteers about their suffering, but Tzu Chi volunteers can help them on the material goods. There are 113 days and 18 times of carrying ended the crew's 2 years of wandering at the sea. We are contemplating if we want to let go of our life, how can we pull them back? We give them a lot of love.
我把这样的照片跟画面跟影像拍回给大陆的船员的时候，他哭了。他说：“你们真的是太神通广大，你们怎么有办法找到我的爸爸？”那我觉得就是这样子把心结打开，需要有身体不舒服，我们准备给他们药。
As they are away for long time, so they have shared. Tzu Chi volunteers from mainland China have been to their hometown to report to them that their children, the crew, they are safe, so that the elders at their homeland are at peace and ease. And the crew was very touched about this action done by Tzu Chi volunteers. you are in the sea. I'm not sure how long you would take to spend in the sea. Hope you can go back home. And so Sister Liwen have provided them like every week on every Wednesday the vegetarian bento to create good affinities with the sentient beings. In the ship, they are very bored because they don't have anything to do. Therefore, we have asked them to suggest them to sort out the rubbish from their ships and also teach them to make the soap in the ship and for sale as a form of donation for the vaccine donation. Su Lao Si is also one of the team members in the Kaohsiung online book studies, and teacher Su have been teaching them through the course, and the crew, until the crew says that we don't hate the ship owners, and that finally they are going back. They decided to go home, and one of the crew will be getting married, and we quickly bought them some married clothes to bring back. And they also draw pictures of what they are when they are here and also going home. The ship have been sold off, but the new owner was saying that that they will provide them, they'll raise their salary, hope that they can stay. But the crew decided to leave the ship as the crew and decided to go home, and the crews were very grateful, and they say that they will remember the teachings from the Tzu Chi volunteers, teacher Su, and every time when we want to go to the Taipei harbor or the port, it was raining, but when we reached there, the rain will stop. So really the heavenly beings are supportive of our actions. And this really the process a lot of love. And in the Myanmar, the crew, they are from Myanmar and also from mainland China. So each of the destination, there are Tzu Chi volunteers there to receive them and send them home. And there was once the ship have leaked and almost collapsed, and they actually contacted Tzu Chi volunteers for help. So Tzu Chi have contacted the brothers who is in this coastal guard and managed to get help to rescue the crew from the ship, and they were very grateful. And one of the crew got married, and they have given birth to this baby. If they have committed suicide, they will not have this new life. And they were also very grateful, and when they also helped the cancer patient to collect funds for treatment, and also he donated blood to this cancer patient and care for them. And this captain from the ship, they have used the broken gems to make a picture of Master Chen Yan, and he was as a form of gratitude and would like to bring this picture to Master Chen Yan. And you see this crew, initially they are very angry and with hatred and anger. And after interaction with the Tzu Chi volunteers, they have, because of love and care from Tzu Chi volunteers, they have transformed to be a person who have heart of compassion to take care of self and also from others. Now let us another story. This is a grandma who always pray to God. Follow Amma to the sleeping place and where do you get the sticks from? What is the use for? Put it on the bed so that the mattress will not get wet because there are water dripping down. You can hear water dripping down when you sleep. So these sticks is put on the bed, and when you pull down the mattress will not get wet. Everywhere are dirty. I do not have the strength to clean up. Even I don't have strength to stand. And I don't have water to wash myself. I have a bad life, a suffering. I don't have food to eat. There is no meal for me. The 3 meals. Where can I get food? There's once I was don't have meal to eat for a week. I just drink tea. This happened at the Guan Xinling place. He is 82 years old. She have a temper. Her habitual tendency is not good, and children doesn't care of her. She lives alone, and one of the eye is blind, don't have water in the house, and the environment is very, very dirty. And government did give subsidy to her, including the money from the daughter-in-law. But he used the money to buy incense and don't have money to buy food to eat. And there's one brother have seen this grandma, found that she doesn't have food to eat for a week. Why are you sitting here? Why are you sleeping here? You know who am I? Are you awake, Amma?
是啊，我为什么会变成这样子哦？对阿嬷来讲，她为什么变成这样，一定有很多原因造成的。但是从实际知道以后，我们就一定不能再让她继续这样子，这是我们的使命哦。所以说，我们很快就展开行动，让她离开这样子的不舒服的家。那我们来看看阿嬷心中的皇宫是怎么样。
Why I become like this? there are many reasons why grandma become like this. After Tzu knows about it, we must not let her not to continue to live like this. So we have take action and leave her, send her off to other place. Let us see now grandma will move to which place.
是啊，这样子的环境就像皇宫一样，我相信所有
So
的家
Brother
人
Yuxing
都
have
比这样子
clean
好，
up
可
one
见
of
大
the
家都是
room
骗
in
人。
this
那我
Guan
觉得
Yin
在大家的关怀之下，不管是
Inn
发现他有我们陪
come
吃
and have
陪
a look
睡
at
陪
the
就
room.
医甚至等等
Is it
这过
comfortable?
程阿嬷都觉得我该无以回报，我怎么样
Oh,
回应
like
呢？
a
所以他
palace.
跟着我们做环保，做访视
This
关怀，
environment is just
然
like a
后陪着
palace.
他一路这样子动手术。那甚至到后来，阿嬷我们在环保站发现阿嬷。
It's the
我们有志
caring
工
from
说，以
all
前
and
在观音山被你
everyone.
骂过，
You
然后
we have
后来阿嬷就跟他讲对不起，因为我
accompany
过去
him
身
to
心不自
her
在，
to eat, to
因为我
sleep,
很
and
苦，
take
所以
care
我
of
看到的
her
世界都是苦。
and
我就
how
问阿
to
嬷，你
return
说
back
你一生
to
当中
the
没有给我爱过我，
society and city.
她
So
愣
she
住
has
了，好像她没有被爱的
come to
经验，
the
她怎
recycle
么会没
center
有呢？原来她
and
后来要入住安老院
and like
的之前呢，她就
and
让我就陪着
one
她
of
一起
them
去一个
told
感恩之旅， 因为她
tell
3
the
餐
Amma
可以
that
吃好
one of
菜
the
市场，
volunteers
就
told
谢
Amma
谢
that
这
last
组
time
的
you have
医生，因
scolded
为以
me.
前医生
So
发现她
Amma
没
said,
饭
I'm
吃，
sorry
就
that
是
time
帮她治病。
I am
然
not
后菜市场的菜
not
贩发现她没钱，塞钱给
I'm
她
not
去吃饭，然后自助餐的老板
not
娘也
good
给她
in my
赊账，
habit.
所以一路上我陪着她，整个菜市场大概都走遍，她可以当菜市场的厂长了，全部的人看到她都认识她，但这一次她
So
不是来要饭，
she wants to
跟大
give
家说
back
谢谢，说
to
再见。
the
然后
vendors
而
or
且
the
更感动
shops
是安老
in the
院的
market
那
who
个
have
修
helped
女，
her. So she
她
wants
要
to
照顾
return the
她妈妈，
money
可以
to
吗？
the
放照片，
restaurant that they have helped her. So Sister Sister Liwen have accompanied this Amma along the market and everyone. She have
好，没关系。
say
那
thanks
个
to
在
everyone
把
in the
她送到
market.
安老院的时
So
候啊，
looks
想
like
不到那个
everyone
阿嬷说
take
谢
care
谢
of
你，
her.
你们帮我
Let us
替
look
假
at
婆
this
出头
video.
天啊。她说我乞丐婆已经出头天了，然后修女说你放心，我们会照顾你到天国去。我觉得我们照顾阿嬷才70几天，我们也蛮累的。可是修女要照顾她后半辈子，
So
那种慈悲
finally
当
we
然更了
send
不起
Amma
了。
to
甚
the
至为了安定阿嬷
old
的
folks
心，
home.
还
So this
还
so
那时候
grandma
那个
was
什么帮她
saying
种大爱电视，还在天主
beggars
教
have
的地方，
transformed into
让阿嬷看佛教的电视。
a good
所以真的是我觉得那
place.
个真正的慈悲绝对是
We
没
have
有
take
宗
care
教，
of
没有
grandma
国
for
籍，没有番裔。然后阿嬷后来
70
就
over
有
years,
机会来安
70  over
老院来当
days,
假
and
红
have
包，她
been
说
very
我被
tiring.
关急，
But
我嘛没想
these
上班的红
nuns
法利生，所以我
have
带她去
have
那
to
个
take care
关
of
渡园
her
区。
for a few
然后关
years.
渡园区，如果你们去过，
And
会看到苦集面，
these
她在
nuns
苦面前看
actually
了很
was
久很
very
久。
kind
这
and
个世
installed
界
the
上没几
ITV
个人能
to
使阿嬷
stabilize
能
the
够对
mind
苦有
of
这么深刻的
grandma.
感悟了。从小被送去送养，以后
So
突
she
然家母又
collected
被卖到山上，等
donation.
等一连串的故事哦。所以说，
She
当我们看
collected
见
some ang
跟
bao
感受到被爱跟关怀
from
的时候，
others,
自然而
and she
然我们
wants
就
to
会相
donate
信
this
这个
money
故
to
事。
help the
那我感觉
poor.
阿嬷过去是因为3餐走入人群，现在是为了众生哦。
And in
那
this,
因为时间的关系哦，我蛮想，
she
我觉得上
she
人
was
上人一直告诉我
she
们
have
哦，
been
第一，
suffering
上人告
since
诉我们
young,
把握当下，就是从未来穿越到把握
and
今
now
天。
that
其实
she
我们的
has
决定在
this
哪里？我们
care
刚
and
才
love,
说的。
she really grateful.
我就说我们要可怜可怜
Now
地藏菩萨哦，
grandma
我们不
go
要让他哦，
to the
不要
masses
刚刚
to
地个空的哦，
ask
这一档行
for
为，
meals, but
第
now
一为
grandma
口
went
堂
go to the
不
masses to
成不坏，
to protect
所以到底
the
大家
mother
什么
earth
时准呢？
by
那我
doing
们
the
可以呢，把它
recycling.
锁在定
So
义的门。 定
Master
义
Chen
门
Liwen
口
says
啊
that
是在哪里？知道吗？
the
人间
Earth Store
是
Bodhisattva,
是啊，地狱门
we
就
must
在人
pity
间。
of
所以我们所有师
him
兄姐，我们
because
现在就是
he
从未
will
来
only
穿越到
attain,
现
he
在。
vowed
我
to
们现在
attain
正
Buddha
守的，我们把
after
守
the
好
hell
好
is
人间，
empty.
我们就会
Therefore,
为
we
未
must
来再创造美好的世界。好，
we
那
must
以上就是
guard
我的分
the
享。
door of the hell so that nobody
好，
will
没讲
able
完
to
的
go
画
to
面
the
哈，
hell. The door to the hell is at the human rhyme. So we have to take good care of our human. So everyone do good and never goes into the hell. Yeah. As there are not enough time, so we will stop here for this sharing.
所以呢，这是很大的一个决心。而高雄的碧娟师姐马上就说，感恩丽文师姐带领慈济协助滞留在海上的缅甸及大陆船员队返乡，仿佛拍摄一幕幕动人的偶像剧哈。那这份大爱，相信会永留在所有船员的心中，也会把爱传出去。高雄的
City volunteers from Myanmar and China have left feedback in the YouTube, and grateful to Sister Li Huimiao for taking care of them and having them to reach to their house, to their home. Spread the love, the circle of love continue to flow around the globe. 感恩 for your sharing.
所以看今天就是认识了这位丽文师姐，原来她比我们更多更早的时间，而且呢，足迹爱的足迹是更宽更广哈。所以我们再次掌声感恩丽文，谢谢。
Sister Liwen.
其实我刚才有看到他那个简报，就之前他后面还有很多没有讲到，然后第一次看到那个简报的时候，我就笑出来说：“哦，长照进名还是这样。”
Yeah, so much of experience from Sister Liwen. Now that we met her, we have learned so much things. When I see at the posters, there are actually many sharing that was not shared due to time constraint.
那也希望大家爱静思，所以静思这里有很多新品哦，包括书籍也好，或者新品，还有呢，我们3包静思本草饮现在特价是1000元哦，可以自用送人。黑豆草
Now
本
let us
还有
look
随
at
身
this
包哦。那在这个地方，
image.
大家有没有看到草本透明皂？哇，草本透明皂要大家靠近啊，感受一下。而且它其实这么长，是依照你自己的需要，
Jinsu have many products and books, and there are offer or promotion for the 金丝本草饮。
我们的金丝书轩或小竹。那如果是我们高雄金丝书轩，我们还有享有感恩礼赞好礼3选1这个部分哈，所以真的有很多的好礼。然后下个礼拜呢，我们强档预告5月24我们连线莫桑比克
that have many kind of fragrance. You may go to the 金丝 book study, 金丝 book and cafe to for this to acquire and purchase these products. And in 24th May, we have sharing from Mozambique, and we also have sharing from how to exercise to be healthy.
因为你有正能量，只有拼出来的美丽没